Welcome to Thomas English. In this video, you will practice English listening through simple and easy stories. Listen every day to improve your English naturally. My morning routine. Every morning I wake up at 6 o'clock. I open the window and take a deep breath. The air in the morning is very fresh. Then I brush my teeth and wash my face. I drink a glass of warm water. Sometimes I make a cup of coffee. After that, I have a simple breakfast. I usually eat bread and eggs. After breakfast, I start my day. I feel ready and happy. A trip to the market. Yesterday morning, I went to the market. The market was very busy. Many people were buying food. I saw many fresh vegetables. There were tomatoes, carrots, and cucumbers. I also bought some fruit. The apples looked very fresh. I talked to the seller for a few minutes. She was very friendly. After that, I went home with my food. My favorite food. My favorite food is fried rice. It is simple but very delicious. My mother cooks it very well. She adds eggs, vegetables, and chicken. Sometimes she adds shrimp too. The smell is amazing. I always feel hungry when I smell it. I like to eat fried rice with chili sauce. It makes the food even better. Fried rice always makes me happy. A day at the beach. Last weekend I went to the beach. The weather was beautiful. The sky was blue and clear. I walked along the beach. The sound of the waves was relaxing. Many people were swimming. Some children were playing with sand. I sat under a tree and watched the sea. The wind was cool and fresh. It was a wonderful day. My weekend. My weekend is usually very relaxing. On Saturday morning, I wake up a little late. I make a cup of coffee, then I read a book or watch a video. In the afternoon, I meet my friends. Sometimes we go to a cafe. On Sunday, I usually stay at home. I clean my room and prepare for the week. Weekends help me relax. I always look forward to them. A visit to the park. One afternoon, I went to the park. The park was quiet and peaceful. Many trees were very green. Some people were walking. Others were jogging slowly. Children were playing on the playground. I sat on a bench. I watched the birds in the trees. The park made me feel calm. I really enjoyed the visit. A rainy day. Today is a rainy day. The sky is dark and gray. I can hear the rain outside. The sound is soft and relaxing. I stay at home today. I make a cup of hot tea. Then I sit near the window. I watch the rain fall slowly. Rainy days feel very peaceful. Sometimes I really like them. My best friend. My best friend is named David. We met at school many years ago. He is very kind and friendly. David always helps me. We often study together. Sometimes we play sports. We also like watching movies. David always makes me laugh. I trust him very much. I am lucky to have a friend like him. A small problem today. Today I had a small problem. In the morning, I could not find my keys. I looked everywhere in my room. I checked my bag and my table, but the keys were not there. I started to feel worried. Then I looked in my jacket pocket. The keys were inside. I felt very relieved. It was a small problem after all. A happy day. Yesterday was a very happy day. I woke up with a big smile. The weather was beautiful. Everything felt easy and nice. I met my friends in the afternoon. We talked and laughed a lot. In the evening, I had a nice dinner. I felt grateful for the day. Some days are simple but wonderful. Yesterday was one of those days. Going to a coffee shop. Yesterday afternoon, I went to a small coffee shop near my house. It is one of my favorite places to relax after a long day. The shop is not very big, but it feels warm and comfortable. When I walked in, I could smell fresh coffee in the air. The smell was strong, but very pleasant. I ordered a cup of cappuccino and found a seat near the window. While waiting for my drink, I watched people walking outside. Some people were talking on their phones, and others were riding bicycles. It was interesting to observe the busy street. When my coffee arrived, I took a small sip. The taste was smooth and warm. I slowly drank my coffee and enjoyed the peaceful moment. Spending time in a coffee shop like this always helps me relax and clear my mind. My favorite place. Everyone has a place that they really like. My favorite place is a small park near my house. It is not famous, but it is very peaceful. There are many tall trees in the park. The shade from the trees makes the air cool and comfortable. Birds often sit on the branches and sing beautiful songs. In the evening, many people come to the park. Some people walk slowly and others jog around the path. Children usually play in the playground and laugh happily. Sometimes I sit on a bench and read a book. Other times, I simply watch the people and enjoy the quiet atmosphere. This park is special to me because it helps me relax and forget about stress. Learning English every day. Learning English is not always easy, but I try to practice it every day. I believe that small practice every day can make a big difference. In the morning, I usually listen to English audio while drinking coffee. It helps my brain get used to the sound of the language. During the day, I try to learn a few new words. Sometimes I write them down in a notebook so I can remember them better. At night, I often watch English videos or listen to podcasts. Even if I do not understand everything, I still try to keep listening. Little by little, my English becomes better. I feel more confident when I hear English. Learning a language takes time, but the journey is very rewarding. My favorite movie. Watching movies is one of my favorite hobbies. Among many movies, my favorite one is a comedy film that always makes me laugh. I first watched this movie with my friends a few years ago. At that time, we were looking for something fun to watch together. The story was simple but very entertaining. The main character often found himself in funny situations. Every scene made the audience laugh. The actors were also very talented. Their expressions and timing made the jokes even funnier. After watching the movie, we talked about our favorite scenes for a long time. Even now, I sometimes watch the movie again when I feel stressed. It always makes me smile and feel better. A busy day. Today was a very busy day for me. I had many tasks to complete from morning until evening. I woke up early and quickly prepared for the day. After breakfast, I started working on my most important tasks. Throughout the day, I had several meetings and phone calls. Sometimes I had to solve small problems that appeared suddenly. In the afternoon, I felt a little tired because I had been working for many hours. However, I kept going because I wanted to finish everything on my list. Finally, in the evening, I completed all my tasks. I felt very satisfied and proud of myself. Even though the day was busy, it was also productive and meaningful. Cooking dinner. Yesterday evening, I decided to cook dinner for my family. I enjoy cooking because it is relaxing and creative. Even simple meals can be very satisfying to prepare. First, I went to the kitchen and looked at the ingredients we had at home. I found rice, eggs, some vegetables, and a little chicken in the refrigerator. I decided to cook fried rice. I chopped the vegetables and cut the chicken into small pieces. Then I heated some oil in a pan and added garlic. Soon the kitchen was filled with a wonderful smell. I added the rice, eggs, and vegetables and mixed everything together. When the food was ready, my family came to the table. Everyone said the dinner smelled delicious. Cooking a meal for people you care about is always a nice feeling. My favorite teacher. When I was a student, I had a teacher that I will never forget. She was my English teacher in high school. She was always kind and patient with students. Even when we made mistakes, she encouraged us to keep trying. Her lessons were never boring. She often told interesting stories and asked students many questions. This made the class lively and fun. One thing I remember clearly is that she always believed in her students. She often told us that learning a language takes time and practice. Because of her encouragement, many students became more confident in speaking English. Even today, I still remember her lessons and advice. A good teacher can change a student's life in a very positive way. A walk in the evening. After a long day of work, I like to take a walk in the evening. It is a simple activity, but it helps me relax and clear my mind. The weather in the evening is usually cooler than during the day. The streets are also quieter and less crowded. As I walk slowly, I notice small details around me. I see people talking with friends, children playing, and sometimes dogs running happily. The sky often becomes beautiful during sunset. The colors change from blue to orange and pink. Walking also gives me time to think about my day. Sometimes I remember good moments, and sometimes I plan for tomorrow. By the time I return home, I feel calmer and more refreshed. My favorite music. Music plays an important role in my life. I listen to music almost every day. Sometimes I listen to music while working. Soft music helps me focus and stay calm. Other times I listen to music when I want to relax. Slow and gentle songs can make me feel peaceful. I also enjoy listening to music while traveling. When I wear headphones and look outside the window, the music makes the moment more special. Different songs can change our mood. Some songs make us happy, while others make us feel emotional. Music is like a friend that is always there when we need it. That is why I cannot imagine life without music. Visiting my family. Last weekend, I visited my family in my hometown. It had been a while since the last time I saw them. When I arrived, my parents welcomed me warmly. My mother had already prepared a delicious meal for the family. We sat together at the table and talked about many things. We shared stories about our work, daily life, and future plans. After dinner, we spent time watching television and laughing together. Those simple moments were very meaningful. Sometimes life becomes busy, and we forget to spend time with our loved ones. That is why visiting family is always special. It reminds us how important family is. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to Thomas English for more English listening practice.